Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As always, it's a pleasure to be back with you all. I hope you guys are keeping warm because the weather has been freezing cold. I'm telling you, I have not left my home. It has been so cold, so keep warm. Drink a lot of hot chocolate, a lot of hot tea, and stay as warm as possible. Today what I have for you all is the English version of the previous video that I uploaded in Spanish. Con los santos no se juega, meaning do not play with spirits, orishas, luas, eregua, saints, any kind of spiritual entity. Do not play with them. And what I mean by do not play with them is do not try to contact spirits that you have no knowledge about. This is something that I have been hearing a lot about, and I have received a lot of questions here in my YouTube channel as to how can I bring down the energy of a certain spirit? What service can I put for Santa Marta la Lubana? What service I can put for Papa Legba? And even though Papa Legba has a very friendly energy, still you must be careful, because if you do not know the proper steps to take to bring down or to call upon a spirit's energy, you can contact a lower level spirit. And this can be very dangerous in the sense that these spirits can attach themselves to you, and it can be very difficult to remove these spirits once they have attached themselves to you. I know you guys must have heard of people that have played with a Ouija board and they have opened this door, and several dark spirits have entered these people's lives and created chaos, created problems, illnesses, even death. Because yes, these dark spirits can even kill you. And let me tell you, I've seen this happen. I've seen spirits that have killed people. So you must be very careful. I know most of you are eager to connect with the spirit world, to develop your spirituality, to and go and become initiated, thinking that this is going to give you certain powers and you're going to be able to summon spirits, to call upon spirits and channel spirits. And I am here to tell you that things do not happen in that order. You must first develop that connection with your ancestors or those family members that have crossed over. You must develop that spiritual strength and the connection with your spirit guides, those spirits that have walked with you. Those are the spirits that you befriend. Those are the spirits that you connect with. You have to limit yourself. So this is something that you all must learn. You must learn the dangers, because just as above is below, meaning there's evil spirits up there too that can hurt you and harm you. Those are lower level entities that are always willing to answer to your call. Anytime you try and make a connection with the spirit world, to open that door, which is a door that's very difficult to close afterwards. Once you try to make that connection and you do not know the proper prayers, the proper procedure, and the way to protect yourself, and you open yourself to the spirit world, which is unknown to you because you have no knowledge, no experience, these spirits are always eager to speak. Since the majority of time, most of us are vibrating at low vibrations, and these spirits at low vibrations, is a lot easier to hear them. And I mentioned this before, it's a lot easier to hear these lower level entities, because in order to connect with high level spirits, we must raise our vibration. They lower theirs, and that's where the connection happens. If you do not know this and you just start making calls out there, it's like calling different numbers. You do not know who's going to pick up. You must be very careful. I know there are a lot of books out there teaching people how to do black magic. If someone does something to you, you do this evil spell to destroy them, to block them, to create problems. Before any spell, before any magic, You must always connect with your spirit guides to verify if in truth this person is doing anything to harm you. And if they are, your spirits will let you know what to do, what actions to take, how to protect yourself, how to cleanse yourself. And they will also let you know if it is in your hands, in your power, or if you have that power to do something about it, and they will tell you what kind of work to do. Not to hurt the person, but to stop the person. Or sometimes the spirits will tell you, leave it in our hands, we will handle it. And they do. So when looking or reading in these books, when you get upset with someone and just say, I'm going to do a spell on someone, be very careful. The majority of books out there are books of people that have searched the internet, found spells, and say, you know what? Let me make a book. Anyone could write a book. So people will search spells and just put them in the book. But one thing I have not seen yet is the warnings in these books. These books do not tell you how to protect yourself. These books do not tell you how to cleanse yourself after performing these rituals. They do not tell you that if you hurt someone else, this energy is prone to come back to you. These are things that are not written in these books. Some do. I think I've read 2 or 3 that have these warnings that tell you to perform these rituals at your own discretion, that they are not responsible. That's like placing a weapon on a child's hand and not telling him how to use it. It is very dangerous to summon spirits without the experience and the knowledge. It is very dangerous to dive into black magic without knowing the consequences. So you must be very, very careful when trying to connect too fast. I said in my previous video, the spiritual world is a door that once you open, you cannot close. Your gatekeeper is your bodyguard. He will protect you from these lower level entities. And your protecting spirits have your back at the moment of you working spiritually. When you take care of your spirits and you have that connection with your spirit guides, you are protected. These are things that we must learn. This is something that you are born with. I had said it before, and maybe a lot of people would disagree with me. You can't purchase the gift of mediumship. You cannot purchase the gift of clairvoyance. Either you're born with it or you're not. And if you are, just like a doctor, just like an architect, just as any professional, you must learn how to develop that gift. But if you're not a medium, if you're not a spiritualist, if that is not your path, you can read every book on earth and nothing will happen. I mean, we're all psychic to a certain degree. But to get to that point where you can work with clients and heal people spiritually, you must be born with a gift. To be able to perform rituals with success, you must have that gift. Yes, there are certain rituals, certain magic spells in root work that can also be done by anyone, but you still must have the connection with your spirits. Our spirits provide that knowledge that we need, that protection. Because anytime you perform any ritual, any spiritual work, you need to have your protection with you, meaning your spiritual protection. And have that connection with them so they could guide you along the way. Have your intuition developed. And your clairaudient so you can hear your spirits. All these things must be developed. You do not wake up one day and say, you know, today I decided to get initiated, or today I decided to be a witch, or today I decided to be a spiritualist, or today I decided to speak to spirits. I'm going to start calling spirits. Let me tell you, you will create chaos in your life like you've never, ever seen before. The spiritual world has a door without any key. It's very easy to open, but very difficult to close. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you have, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you, and much, much love and light to you all.